However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see, and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. We are all now connected by the internet, like neurons in a giant brain. I believe alien life is quite common in the universe, although intelligent life is less so. Some say it has yet to appear on planet Earth. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. If the rate of expansion 1 second after the Big Bang had been smaller by even 1 part in 100,000 million, it would have recollapsed before it reached its present size. On the other hand, if it had been greater by a part in a million, the universe would have expanded too rapidly for stars and planets to form. Nothing cannot exist forever. I'm not afraid of death, but I'm in no hurry to die. I have so much I want to do first. Life on Earth is at the ever-increasing risk of being wiped out by a disaster, such as sudden global nuclear war, a genetically engineered virus, or other dangers we have not yet thought of. Scientists have become the bearers of the torch of discovery in our quest for knowledge. I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally, I find an answer. Someone told me that each equation I included in the book would have the sales. So long as the universe had a beginning, we could suppose it had a creator. But if the universe is really completely self-contained, having no boundary or edge, it would have neither beginning nor end. It would simply be. What place, then, for a creator? There is no unique picture of reality. Even if it turns out that time travel is impossible, it is important that we understand why it is impossible. I was not a good student. I did not spend much time at college. I was too busy enjoying myself. We are all different. There is no such thing as a standard or run-of-the-mill human being, but we share the same human spirit. I would like nuclear fusion to become a practical power source. It would provide an inexhaustible supply of energy, without pollution or global warming. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. If you understand the universe, you control it, in a way. While physics and mathematics may tell us how the universe began, they are not much use in predicting human behavior because there are far too many equations to solve. I'm no better than anyone else at understanding what makes people tick, particularly women. If I had a time machine, I'd visit Marilyn Monroe in her prime, or drop in on Galileo as he turned his telescope to the heavens. I think the brain is essentially a computer, and consciousness is like a computer program. It will cease to run when the computer is turned off. Theoretically, it could be recreated on a neural network, but that would be very difficult, as it would require all one's memories. I want to know why the universe exists, why there is something greater than nothing. In my opinion, there is no aspect of reality beyond the reach of the human mind. I wouldn't be here today if it were not for the NHS. I have received a large amount of high-quality treatment without which I would not have survived. We should seek the greatest value of our action. I think we have a good chance of surviving long enough to colonize the solar system. In less than 100 years, we have found a new way to think of ourselves. From sitting at the center of the universe, we now find ourselves orbiting an average-sized sun, which is just one of millions of stars in our own Milky Way galaxy. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Not only does God play dice, but He sometimes throws them where they cannot be seen. Success in creating AI would be the biggest event in human history. Unfortunately, it might also be the last, unless we learn how to avoid the risks. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. Science is not only a disciple of reason but also one of romance and passion. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. My advice to other disabled people would be, concentrate on things your disability doesn't prevent you doing well, and don't regret the things it interferes with. Don't be disabled in spirit as well as physically. Science is beautiful when it makes simple explanations of phenomena or connections between different observations. Examples include the double helix in biology and the fundamental equations of physics. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined, and that we can do nothing to change it, look before they cross the road. When one's expectations are reduced to zero, one really appreciates everything one does have. No one undertakes research in physics with the intention of winning a prize. It is the joy of discovering something no one knew before. With genetic engineering, we will be able to increase the complexity of our DNA, and improve the human race. But it will be a slow process, because one will have to wait about 18 years to see the effect of changes to the genetic code.